And he was, so the others can get to see this.
Paul, could you move to the other side?
He was out of the mainstream of the philosophy of the time, so his books were banned. And so there are 12 installations of banned books scattered throughout the library. They're always in the bottom. They're books that are sitting on packed earth, covered with lucite. And the thing is, you notice there's nothing here saying, this is an underground book designed by whatever, and this is what it is. Like when you go to an art museum and an art show, they'll curate it. They'll give you a little explanation of when, who, why, what, when, and where. Well, Mr. Chin wanted everybody to discover it themselves. Okay, so this is our artwork, and we share it with all of you from Marin County too. On the third floor, they get a little bigger each time, like erosion. How water erodes as it goes down. The thing that fascinates me about that is not only the idea of it, but the fact that there's two sinks, men and women's side, all the way down. They're all crafted out of single pieces of stainless steel. If you looked in there, all those sinks were out of one piece. So it was kind of an interesting fabrication idea. Mr. Chin is an environmental engineer, so he cares a lot about our relationship to the environment and the environment's impact on us. So there's a hint of that in many of the pieces. Some other pieces here are very utilitarian, tables and chairs and so forth. And we're going to go see some tables right now. They're going to be reshelved. But the reality is, since 2003, when the library first opened, well, it was designed in the late 70s and then built, and then we moved in 2003. There's a lot of materials now, and you all know because you're using it, are on the internet. They're digitized. So we're not killing as many trees anymore. And so we're repurposing a lot of areas in the library, making it more user-friendly. There's a lot more chairs and lamps and tables and things and computer ports. And the students here at San Jose State can check out a computer on the 4th floor with their student ID and use it in the library for 4 hours. And then if there's not a waiting line, you can renew it for the rest of the day if you want to. So you can do all your library work, email it home, and you're good to go. So it's pretty fascinating. And it's sort of like when you move into a house, you allocate certain areas for certain activities, and then, well, it doesn't work, and you move things around. That's what we're doing in the library. So now we have a lot of bonus space to do whatever we want to do with. And it's going to change every single year. So here, this piece here, what does that look like to you? The columns standing right in front of us. Oh, come on, you live up in the forest. It's a tree. It's a redwood tree. And actually, I worked here at the university for a while, and that tree, the real tree, was outside of my office on the 1st floor of the library building that was here. But it was also, I worked in the So this is called the True and Through. It runs from the lower level all the way to the 3rd floor. And all of those floors cover 10 American football fields and a whole row of luxury suites. That's how many square feet is in this library. It's huge. I always wear comfy shoes.